I was getting a notification. I was like, okay, that's like an hour and a half early. Oh no, wait.
I was like watching the app, you know, assistant, just checking the teams, and I see like the hour, and I was like, what the fuck? In the end, we're on time, and seems to be working at the moment, at least.
Yeah. We'll wait and see when the YouTube app thingy comes. But at least we're here on time. We're started streaming on time, so
Yeah. We're even a bit early.
yeah. But that's only good. So tonight we will be streaming R2K for you versus the first, and after that versus Elm.
Should be good.
I'm expecting a lot. I hope we won't be disappointed.
R2K should be good because they are currently one of the two main competitive teams with the first team of Legion. At least in my opinion, as an external viewer. They are the two teams that stand out in tournaments, with some other teams close by behind.
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious to see how they will play.
Yes.
And in what way it will be different from what we saw last week. Because, again, last week Codex really impressed me.
Yes.
Mainly because of the fact that they changed tactics between games and changed the lineup between games and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what R2K will do. And their opponents, of course.
And because they have quite a strong skill base, I guess, their players are like 68-69%. So I'm curious to see if it's all skill or if they have like a very strong tactic, or if they rely only on skill.
Exactly, so that will be fun to see.
Hello, Ben.
Are we live yet?
And Zocker. Yeah, the chat is starting to heat up a bit.
Ah, okay. Good.
Ben is always on time. Hello, Fatih, Le Fennec, and Matteo. And for some reason, I can't send any messages. Why?
Nope.
Ah, okay.
Maybe because you're not actually live yet.
Maybe that's because of that. Just maybe. I had forgotten that. You know, I'm a slow one.
No, but we'll be live in like a minute or something. Or at least we'll be live in like a minute.
Live?
Yes, live.
Okay.
Because now we're live, but no one can see that we're live yet. So in 5 minutes we'll be live.
Yeah, but don't say live because it reminds me of Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. For those of you that haven't seen it, there's this movie called Life, and it has an alien named Calvin, and it's awesome.
No, it's not. It's creepy as fuck. Because
I
basically,
didn't like it, but I do.
Harmonet
spoilers.
Harmonet told me it was a really nice movie, so I was curious to.
I said
to
it was
see
a good movie.
Yes, but you didn't say there was some alien thing. Very creepy. Your fault.
No, but it was awesome. I like those kind of movies. It's unpredictable as well, so that's yeah.
And not like a typical horror movie. It's more.
The room's up.
Oh, fuck. Wait.
Oh, language, mister.
Okay, I can start the stream now. Oh,
your friend is there.
Slow. Winch is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Winch is noob.
And other
had to
applicants
say that.
first.
Okay, so
There we go. Now it says you're live.
it's live.
So now I can actually start the app thingy and follow what's happening in the live chat.
Yeah, I will do the same. Oh, stupid password.
Did you forget your password?
Yeah, I forgot it and find it again. So it's okay.
I'm very curious how all of this will pan out.
Yes.
Because this is like, as much as I liked the games last week, I feel this is like a step up in level and everything. So
Yes.
it should be exciting all the way around. Like, yes, last weekend we had like, the first battles were incredibly exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And the last battles weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weren't that
They didn't
the
live up to
difference
the
between level was
Yeah.
a bit high, or maybe it wasn't a really good day for first.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to see like strong tactics and everything.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes. Even though I don't know the tactics. Because reasons.
Me neither, but yeah, we can talk about what we see happening, because most of the time it's not even what you see; it's
Yes.
more the why.
Mm-mm-mm.
Why does something?
Mm-mm.
Like last week, we saw that with the second team of Legion,
Yeah.
that they won a lot of games because they waited for the enemy to make the mistake, and that is a tactic. And you can see exactly where the games start to fall apart for the enemy team.
Yeah, yeah. And from what I can see on R2K, they are quite heavy at the moment. No medium. No
Well, I
light.
don't know if they're aware of the whole
Yeah.
delay thing, so it could be that they've chosen tanks
True.
now.
True.
Because there are a few tanks there where I'm like, yeah, no.
First
Well, it could
155 though. It's quite good now. It's,
Yeah, but would it work in Clan Wars?
I don't know.
Is it the tank that can easily live up to promo spam?
On the upper plate of the armor, it can be quite trollish if the guide knows what to do, and I'm quite sure they do. And
Yeah, it will be interesting.
on first, which is first but not first, they've got 268. Yeah, I'm already confused.
Yeah.
268, which are OP. Very OP. Russian bias.
Yeah, and it would work well on this map. Like, the object 268, you can expect it to camp, and you can also expect it to flank.
Yes.
So that makes it quite deadly. And noticing that with the line, if they keep the lineup that they have now, only first has actually a medium tank.
Yes, and that can be quite an advantage.
Yeah, especially
vision.
on this map. But it also depends on where R2K is going to push.
Yeah, if they do it. Or if they do like Legion strategy and wait for the enemy to do a mistake.
Yes, but that's very tricky on this map. Because if you wait, you have a chance to get outflanked very quickly and very easily on this map.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's Dead Rails. I don't think
Yeah.
we said it was Dead Rails.
I don't know, but they can see it in the screen.
Yeah, they can. Okay, 8 seconds.
Dun 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 dun.
And we're in my favorite KV2.
I'm in the null tractor.
And
No, they kept the lineup.
yeah, so R2K doesn't have any medium. First does have a Leopard one.
Yeah, but the Leo is going to
better.
be really careful with this these big guns.
And on this map, it's quite slow paced, I guess. So it can work without a medium. So we can see that Zerd is going to try and spot the heavy side.
And this is actually interesting because Leo is not going where I would expect him to go.
Same for a fast cap on C.
Yeah, that's where I expected him.
He's just maybe overwatching the position.
He is, because he can spot anyone that goes to C.
Yeah.
While at the same time, R2K is actually pushing for C, or at least they're holding behind C, much like Leo is on their own, in their own way.
I think both teams are trying to get information on the enemy
positions. Yeah.
The 2 to 6-8 of first are on the position we should expect. Oh, nice shot from the blue steel.
This was something that he couldn't have known, but the way that he was angled, he was over-angled, and he was pushed way far back, and because he had been spotted before, it was a safe bet for the 183 that he would be there.
Look at the Leopard one. He's going into a lot of trouble. The 268 is moving as well.
Yeah.
Nice shot from Blue Steel again with Hesh.
But now he's going to get hit really hard, and he's pulling back, but I don't know if it's going to be in time.
Yeah.
No, he managed to, but he's also spotted the enemy over there. Ooh,
he took a big shot, and he's falling back.
Yeah.
And at the moment, they are trying to... Oh, again a nice shot on Archer.
Oh.
And as you can see, the HP difference between the two teams it's huge. It's 3K.
Yeah, it is. And Zerd was actually trying to get a shot into Arthur as well. Or Arthur, could be either.
Yeah. And
this is tricky.
They are trying to blind shot the Leon Vic on the spawn.
Clever.
Yep.
But they did get some... No. But if you don't see the shot going through...
Yeah.
You know someone is there.
Yeah.
So now Arthur is actually turning around. He's going towards the Leo and the Object 268.
Yes. At the moment, no cap has been taken. They are well covered by every team.
Yeah. Arthur has been spotted again.
Yeah, and he's quite at low HP.
Very tricky to go spotting as him right now. Especially since most of the enemy team has not been spotted right now.
Miss from Leon Vic in his 268 on the area 7.
Ooh, shame.
And at the moment the teams are holding positions. They are trying to find maybe some isolated tanks.
Yeah, but no tank is isolated except for the campers at the back.
Yes. And they can't really push because both teams have the angles covered at the moment.
Leo is going for another spotting round, I think.
Yeah. Let's go into his view.
But right now I have the feeling that neither team actually dares to push.
Yeah.
And if first were to do it, they would be at a disadvantage. So that is very tricky. I don't think that Winch and the one Mo have noticed that G-Log is not on his own.
Yeah. And I quite like the positions of Veller.
They should now, because Arthur has been spotted again, going into a very tricky position.
Yes, a bit forward, but he's got some cover for the moment.
Yeah, but he needs to wait to get unspotted again.
It's a battle of patience between both teams. To see.
Yeah, and building up an attack, but so far it will be very tricky for either team to actually build up something.
Yeah. And the IS-4s are trying to go forward.
Now they're actually trying to cap.
Nice move.
If they get this cap, they have the way big advantage.
Yeah. And they haven't really lost any HP in the process. A nice capping from Winch.
Ooh.
That was close. That was really close.
Yeah. And this IS-4 is taking a big
capped.
hit trying to get A.
The Leopard maybe trying to...
Yeah, Praetorian is gonna
contest
die
it.
in the next shot.
Oh, that's risky.
They
That's a
took a
risky
big
move.
risk.
Oh, he got stuck into the... Oh. Okay, the Foch 155 is good. So that's...
But look at the HP pool. They're down
and first
with like 5k now.
Crumbling now. It's basically... Gillock was at 1 HP.
Oh.
And really nice focus fire from the 268 and the IS-7 on Gleb. And the first game will be going to R2K.
Yeah, there's no contest about that.
Oh,
This first really has no chance whatsoever.
at least they got a kill on Zert.
Yes.
And it's
And then he
now
died.
on Leonvik.
Epic carry by 1268? No, with 300 HE damage on an IS-4, that's not gonna cut it.
Maybe he's...
Shame though, they were like same kind of thing for a very long time.
Yeah, and I think the capping of it, again an HE on the backside of the 268.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think they baited first while they capped B,
Mm-hmm.
and they started the move from here because first had to respond.
Yeah, exactly. They got the first point advantage after a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if they'll change things up now.
Yep. Seems like they're taking a 50B,
Yeah?
and R2K is taking a bad chat.
I somehow have a feeling that they'll both be pushing base C more now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the easiest base to get and hold.
Yeah. At least with not many tanks, you can hold it quite well with the rocks and everything. And first is actually going for a bad chat.
Yeah?
Interesting.
Both teams have a bad chat now.
And the team compositions are quite the same, except for
The Death Star is
155, which is a lot like a 268.
Yeah, but different.
Quite well armored. It's got like a viewport on the top, which is a weak spot.
What is the alpha of the Foch?
It's the same.
Okay.
The same as a 268. The only thing that is different, at least radically different, is the gun depression.
Mm-hmm. That makes an interesting choice then.
Yep. First favoring IS-4s and R2K favoring IS-7s.
IS-7s, in my opinion, are more troll. And they're more likely to let you get away with something.
Yeah, some mistakes.
Whereas the IS-4 can be very troll if you're in a good position, but with the way that you're always at the bottom or at the top of something on this map, it can work really much against you.
So...
It looks like we're gonna have... Oh no, not even.
Nope.
Like we potentially had a bad chat face down, face off.
And they are changing a bit the strategy on R2K side. They've put more heavies down. Nice shot from Leonvik on Zerd.
Yeah.
And there is not... Oh, nice shot again. There's not tanks in the
And
middle.
if that bad chat can cap.
If he can cap for free. Nice capping from R2K on A. Will they take a lot of damage for it?
Oh.
Nice blind connection, I guess, on the back.
Yeah, he was blind shotting the bad chat. He knew where he had to route B. And if I was that bad chat, I would have relocated inside the base. Nice capping by the bad chat.
Yeah. And now it's 1 base to 1, but R2K has 50 points advantage.
Yeah, but if first
can,
manages to kill someone,
if they can get a kill somewhere, it will even the scores.
Exactly. So now the Batchat is starting to spot.
And a nice shot from Weiss on Praetorian. And again, Leonvik is putting up some shots into the one more.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's the exact same position Arthur was in when he was getting shot a lot.
Yeah, and it's starting to be again a bit of a stalemate. A game of, oh no, first is trying to uncap A.
If they manage to do that, which will be very tricky with the people around it and the TD, in my opinion, well, I'm not an expert by far, but first should definitely like make a push now when you know that 3 of the now the Batchat has been spotted.
It's a Batchat shot. And Vela is in a tricky position. He's going down.
Leonvik is only going to happen now. He missed the shot.
And
he also bounced the
shot. Will he get out? Oh, nice shot on the Batchat. Nice return one. And they are both reloading.
Now they are very...
And both Batchats are relocating.
Mm-hmm.
On the downside, first is trying to have the upper hand.
Yeah, but they're risking a heck lot trying to get that.
And oh, Leonvik is getting punished for being too forward. And a nice kill from Winch. He was
Batchat ran away too much.
Isolated. Oh, nice shot from Leonvik. Really clutch. It was a nice one.
I think we should say Leonvik and Lionvik.
Lionvik, maybe.
Because one has an E and the other one is not.
I don't know. Why do you choose the same names? Why?
Reasons.
Will the Batchat get away?
Ooh, I don't think he will.
And a nice shot from Weiss on Kellock.
So now first really has to push if they want to win this game.
And the HP difference is again very in favor of R2K. Can Vela survive?
No, he can't because the Zerd was noticed too.
Oh, nice shot again from Lionvik.
Now they almost have 3 bases.
Yeah. And I think
and the 268 can get shot from there very much.
And they're all going down. Gellock is 1 shot. Arthur is 1 shot. Gleb is now 1 shot again.
Yeah, this is not looking well.
Yeah, but it was a bit closer.
It was closer, that's true.
Because if the 268 didn't go that forward and isolated himself, I think it would have been a bit more tricky.
Yeah, and I think that if the Batchat hadn't gone back that far, like it was very easy for R2K to determine that the 268 was alone then.
Yes, and push on him because there were 3 tanks against 1. And first basically gave it 1 tank for free.
So now we have Castilla as the map. I'm very curious what they'll do now because they kind of have to change their lineup now. R2K is going for a mouse.
That's an interesting choice.
2 Batchats on the first side.
E3.
In E3, yeah. Well, it could work on this map actually.
It could, but it doesn't allow any flexing.
No, that's very true.
On the other side, they've got 2 IS-7s, 2 IS-4s, 1 Batchat 150B, 1 268, and they are a bit more mobile.
That can work for them and against them.
Yeah. And you know that, you all know that the E3 and the Mo side, the troll tanks in terms of bouncing everything. But interesting choice from R2K because again they can't flex.
No, exactly. But if you play with the idea of having static gameplay, like basically they did on that rule, because there was not a lot of movement in either game. From neither side, to be honest, but still. Okay, here we go.
Yes. I'm quite curious to see what to expect with this lineup.
Yeah.
Both teams have 2 Clippers. And a nice camo on the veteran, like it. Because I'm French, obviously I will like it. First is putting a lot of tanks onto the C area. The
Which is funny, because RTK is going A. So if they play this wisely, well, no, actually, because the RTK Batchat is actually going to overlook C. Yeah. And look at that, these already spotted quite a few.
Yeah. And will there be early damage? Yes.
Ooh,
one shot into Archer. But first is going really aggressively.
Yeah, that can work for them and against them.
Blocking the B points. Archer going around. Oh, nice shots on Gaylork.
That was a lot of hurt.
But look at Waze. It's the same thing. They got permanent.
Lapis got taken a big shot.
And Waze is one
going
shot
all
now.
the way to the top, which is very tricky.
Can he survive that?
I think Arthur is going after the mouse.
Yeah. At least
which
try
is very tricky on his
to
own.
make him move.
Yeah. And first really needs Kappa base, because now they're losing both the HP advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh. And
but at least they don't have one shot as R2K does.
That's true, but he needs...
is getting attacked. Is getting rushed.
Yep. But that is very tricky.
Can they kill him fast enough in order for R2K not to push? Gaylork is getting pushed and getting down.
Yeah, there goes the mouse.
That's one tank to one. Oh, nice shot on the Batchat.
Oh my god.
And Leonvik, I don't know how to call him, got shot.
Lionvik. One is Lionvik, the other one is Leonvik.
Okay, 268 and Batchat will be 0. Nice shot on the E3. Both
now the Batchat
is
very near death, as is the Object 268.
Yeah, and the E3 is getting punished.
First is getting hit a lot as well.
Yeah.
They still have a disadvantage in HP by 1 point now. Now they actually have an advantage, but it's very tricky.
And the second kill from R2K.
And they're not taking care of those one-shots.
Blue still gotten down. And
they still, don't forget that R2K actually has a base.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. They've got 2.
Yeah, that's very clever, because now they just need to hold.
Yeah. But they are losing
and
now
once it just shot into
HP.
the air. Yeah, they are.
Nice recover from first.
If it actually pans out.
Yeah. Can R2K manage to hold for 300 points? That's the question.
I am not sure, because it's very tricky. They're
now
running
first
low.
is cleaning.
Yeah, they are.
And
now the Object is actually in a very precarious position.
Yeah, and the only HP left are on No Party Without. Me, sorry, I forgot the me.
No Party Without.
And it will be a run.
2 guys left alive with 120. There goes one.
Yeah, and the second one.
I think Pretorius wanted him to stay alive, but
a nice recover from first.
Very nice recovery.
To stay alive. And,
but that was way too close a call. Either which way, it was way too close.
2000 HP remaining on 7 tanks, or 6 tanks from first.
Yeah.
But really nice push from first.
Why do they suddenly have 2 minutes in between games now?
I don't know. Maybe...
Wargaming logic.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But yeah, it was chaos.
Yes. And really nice initiative from first. They didn't do that the first 2 rounds, and they did attack this one with a lot of map control at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then they found the isolated mouse, and that started everything.
With the way that they were so aggressive in the beginning, I thought for sure that first would lose this one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially also with the positioning that R2K had.
And the base advantage they had early on.
Yeah. And now they're actually going for 2 mice versus 2 Batchats.
That's interesting.
One is going for a slower lineup, and the other one is going meep meep soof soof.
They're going for a Batchat.
Yes.
Lineup.
People in the chat are saying that you need to zoom in on someone at some point.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
I don't actually see what you're seeing, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but if I zoom
but
on
you know
someone...
I'm a fan of zooming.
You can do that, and I won't.
I only do that. I don't have the overview thingy that you have on the PC.
But if I zoom in at the not appropriate time, I miss everything.
Exactly. I would go with battles like this, but if you're streaming, I would go for the overview as well.
Yeah, at least you can see everything.
Yeah.
So, let's see how they move. First is doing the same as previously, putting a lot of tanks at the sea area.
And R2K is counting on
doing
it.
the same.
Yeah.
It's going to be a brawl. Blue Steel is going around B, and Gelark has gotten punished a bit.
Oh
Zerd is in a bad position.
Suiciding.
Yes, that's a bad move.
How did the
And X6 versus 7.
That was very quick.
Very aggressive.
Ooh, look at those HP going down.
Yes.
And I think Leonvik is actually going to go around and maybe cover base, either that or going up the camping spot that Lionvik is at now. Yeah.
And the IS-7 are pushing up.
Because they have a point advantage.
Yeah.
But only slightly because...
got punished by the honor.
Oh, and R2K's backend is also going towards base A.
Yeah.
But he's still spotted, so Leonvik knows that he's going to be there. And they're capping base B. I don't know what got into R2K with this one, but that was like full YOLO in the beginning.
Yes, I don't understand what he was trying to do. Blue Steel is capping A. And
nice decap.
Shots are going.
And now he's starting
B has
long
been
reload,
capped
which is
by
clever.
first.
And Leonvik and Lionvik are both going for the Batchat, I think.
Isolated one. No. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're expecting
and it's a
where he's
brawl
going to go.
between the one more winch and Archer versus and Leb. Mouses versus Russian tanks.
And that Batchat is gonna get wrecked now. Either that or he's gonna go down into the river. Oh, look at that.
Can manage to... Oh, nice shot! Really nice shot! And Blue Steel managed to stay alive. Oh, again!
Well, that was very risky by Lionvik. And now he can be clipped easily by the Batchat.
Yeah. They were a bit too confident, maybe.
Yeah, with the YOLO. Ooh, oh my god.
And on the
Look
other
at
side,
this should not have happened. This really should not have happened.
and
Valor is gonna die now.
the mistake
He has an objective
was
6-8 in his hands.
yeah, and X5 vs 1. The mistake was from First at the beginning, but First did mess it
No,
up.
RTK, you mean?
Yeah, R2K,
Yeah.
and then First messed it up.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
There was no way they should have been able to lose this with
And
the way everything was going, and now Lion Vic is gonna get shot in the ass. Yeah.
And they gave up 2 tanks to try and kill the Batchat.
That is not good. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shame, really. Wow. Well, that means that this match goes to RTK. And so do the points.
3.5, 3.1, 3.1. Really nice job from the 3 first from R2K. Should we do some
Seal clubbing? When does the next... Let me see. When do they fight again?
Yeah, because with Wargaming, you can expect everything.
No, exactly.
A nice recover
fight...
from R2K on the last game, because it was really badly started. Sorry?
Let's see, I'm trying to see... what time is it now? In 15 minutes. That's a very brief break.
Yep.
Especially considering that most people will have to play more games.
2 minutes game, 2 minutes breaks between games, and 50 minutes between matches. Interesting.
So we can probably work in 2, maybe 3. No,
Yeah.
wait, 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Seal clubbing games.
Which one do you want to take?
This one.
Okay, tier 1 it is.
But that was really great to see.
Yeah, yeah. A bit of a mistake from First at the end that cost them the match, I think.
Yeah, because after that YOLO by Zerg, they really should have won.
That was
But they
a
went
really
to
nice
YOLO
YOLO though.
I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Maybe ping issue.
You kind of would hope that, but he was actually turning his tank and looking around at
Yes.
everything. You want to know something really bad?
Tell me.
I've been trying to beat the Clan Hall of Fame record in this. So I actually have low tier missions right now.
At what damage is it?
Right now it's 900 something. No, don't shoot me. Shoot the ground. I like that a lot more.
Are they all on your side?
So if you're not busy,
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, I killed some.
I'm gonna die
I'm
now.
coming! Down the slope for the win. I'm coming.
Almost reloaded.
Don't wait for me though.
No, I'm not waiting to die.
I'm here.
Kill him faster.
Like
Thank
that?
Yes, like that. Exactly like that.
Okay, don't die.
I'll try not to.
And they're capping. Why? Okay, we are in tier 1.
Exactly. That's just like, why are you asking?
Why am I dancing?
I tracked him. He's gonna come after me.
Yeah, I'm reloading. No! Stay here! Stay here!
No!
Oh my god!
He killed me!
Shame! Next game is in 15 minutes. Oh, not 15 now.
Yes. No, less now, yeah. We can do one more with these quick
Yeah.
games. Oh my god, I got a worthy opponent!
Yeah,
What?
same.
Hang on, I need to upvote you as well. Always forget that.
Thank you. Even though it doesn't help for anything. I still don't know what it's made for.
What is made for?
The honor system.
Mm-hmm. It's there to be useless.
Okay. Next one, R2K versus LM.
Mm-hmm. Alan got wrecked by Legion 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be wondering also if they will be able to regroup basically before the match.
And there are baguettes, so
Not all of them. There's a bunch of fake baguettes in there.
why can't we go into a game?
I don't know.
Oh, 2 platoons.
Wow.
Cap for the win.
I wonder what the Cruiser 3 is like these days.
Mm-hmm. Do you need me to go AFK if you want to beat the...
No, don't go AFK. Don't be like that.
I can go live if you need help.
Nah, I was only saying that because that's why I take low tier missions now. But in all honesty, I do like tier 1. Because you have 14 people going 14 different ways, having absolutely no clue most of the time. It's pure chaos, I love it. I mean, look at the positioning our team is in.
True.
Yes.
And,
You meet people here that actually don't know that they can move their tanks.
True. Oh, I'm so slow to go back.
The Cruiser 3 has actually spotted me and I think he's gonna come my way.
Meh. Don't shoot me.
No, he's actually not. Well, worry is not the right word. I always pay a bit more attention to someone in tier 1 when they actually have a clan tag.
Yep.
It's actually weird that compared to the FT, this tank is so weak.
True. But he comes into the game very, very late.
Yeah. But the FT is like really OP.
No.
Yes, it is. Even though it's French, it's really OP.
It's very balanced. Because it's French.
Uh-huh.
And I had a class 1.
Nice.
Yes. Do we have time for one more?
I wouldn't risk it.
Let me
Because you don't actually see the invite for the room coming up if you're in the tomb.
Maybe it's not a good idea. Okay, Ben is asking for the E25.
I have an E25. It's pretty.
Same, but I don't know if I can play at tier 7 on PC.
Especially in that tank. It's not an easy tank.
I can put it up.
You can have people look at it.
Yes, like that. Can we see the teams? Players.
Yes, you can.
Where?
If you look and go to the current tournament, you go to the
Okay.
chart and you click the team.
So there is Demoniac, Funny Bears, Fuderash, Well, the Demon Lord, Yell Comet, I Want Chocolate, Lego, and Boogie Shoe.
No, he wants
Interesting to
chocolate.
know.
I have a bowl of chocolate right here.
Interesting to know Well is a crazy blind shooter.
The
That's
crazy
not
blind shooter?
interesting, but it's a fact.
What?
He's a crazy blind shooter. Every time I go against him in random battle, he tries to blind shoot me.
Well, then don't be
Because
so
reasons.
predictable.
He knows how I play because YouTube.
Well, 8 minutes left to go.
Yep.
Let's see, so far the other first has won. Raid has won. But let's see by how much. Raid has won from Legion 2 by 3-0.
Nice job from them.
The other first has won 3-1 from Win. But we know R2K, and I already mentioned Legion versus Adam.
Interesting. But so far, no surprise. I mean,
No, not really.
Legion first, Raid, and R2K were favorite,
Mm-hmm.
and LM are baguettes. Next up, it will be Legion 2 versus Legion 1. Interesting.
Ooh. That will be fun.
First, we'll go against Win. R2K we know. And first versus Red.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I wonder how much the result of the previous match impacts what will happen.
Isn't it on points, I think? Because
Yeah, it is. They gain points for the rounds that they win. But what I mean is that if you've just been beaten 3-0, depending on how hard you've been beating 3-0, that could seriously mess up your team.
yeah. And I don't know how it's taken into account for going into the next round.
Exactly. So I'm very curious if that will impact people's decision on how to play, because I know for one that I'm not a rager, but if I get a lot of bad games in a row and I feel very frustrated, then I go more YOLO. And especially when that happens in a tournament, you're not going to be happy.
Maybe Zerd was angry at something.
Oh,
Room is
there's the room.
That's why he YOLO'd. I don't know. I can't understand it.
Me neither. Do you think the nickname Lego comes from let go or Lego? As in Lego with
At first, it was Legolas from Lord of the Rings, and he changed it for Lego. I don't know why.
It would be funny if his real name was Jack. I'll never let go, Jack. Sometimes I marvel at the things that come out of my mouth.
And you say I'm a computer nerd. What does that make you?
I'm a nerd for many things. Especially giant robots and aliens.
Yeah.
And ladybirds.
What's the name?
And movies.
Yeah, the movie. What's the
and
name
mythology.
of the movie?
Pacific Rim.
Oh, that one. Was it good? And don't spoil.
The funny thing is, both Pacific Rim 1 and 2, they're not good movies. But they're fun. Because you have like these giant robots fighting giant aliens. What not to like? Well, what I didn't like about the second one more than the first is that it's actually not as predictable. And there's a few plot twists that are actually quite fun.
I've seen the trailer. Looks nice. With the giant like destruction ball on one I don't know, robot, alien or something.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things that kind of pissed me off. Because it doesn't work like it should at all.
Okay.
But overall, they're fun movies.
Okay. I might be going to watch it.
Good.
But it's robots versus aliens, so I don't know.
Yeah, but they're cool.
Oh, there's Venken on the chat.
Just don't expect too much of it.
Okay.
Like I said, it's really fun to watch, but they're not really good movies.
Venken still wants to eat me. I don't know why.
Probably because you're fluffy, maybe he likes to eat fluffy things.
Maybe. So, for the team compositions, I think it's fixed now.
Pretty much, yeah. I think they know the delay now, so choose in peace and just be ready. They're Fion Canal.
E5, IS4 268, IS7 268, and the Batchat. On the other side, IS7.
Similar lineup with more firepower.
It's almost the same again, except for the A5.
Hello, Dan!
Hello, Dan. And LM is taking 3 TDs at the moment. A Fortune 268.
One is unreadied, so it could change. No, they're sticking with it.
Yeah.
But on this map, again, 268 is very versatile. I think you can put it in a lot of positions, both camping and forwards, and like a med and everything. So I think that's why both teams have 268s now, and a Batchat each.
And they've switched the team players on our 2K side. Diono and Waze led the plays for, I think, Object 3 and Romka. I think so.
Yep. I think that a mouse on this map works really well. We know that back from our Phoenix days, that you put a mouse into the base that's closest to your spawn, and it will attract a lot of fire. And even though it's not designed to survive the match, it's designed to get a lot of fire aimed at it.
Hits.
Yeah, and it works. Because for some people, for some reason, people really tend to focus on mouse, even though it's the hardest to hit target.
Because it's big and fat and slow.
Yeah, but it's so tricky to do damage too.
Yeah. Unless you have his side or his rear, pinning the turret is not 100% guaranteed, even for good players. So 2 TDs versus 3 TDs. Let's see what we can do.
Dun 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 dun.
Obviously, the
And
HP
they are
pool is bigger on R2K side because of mouse.
and funnily enough, they are sending people towards base D, but it is not the bad chat.
268.
Yeah.
And the mouse is covering the bridge. They've sent 3 people to D, LM. The Forge is starting to try to decap B. And LM has got an edge with an early C
With
cap.
points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
was
shot on the
not
bad
big
chat.
hit. And he's putting back into enemy fire, so he's
Yeah.
really in trouble now. He's lost
Can he
most of
survive?
his health.
Can he survive? Because down is not the most nice place to be in a bad chat.
No, it is not. But
And
look at the
LM
hits
has
that
capped B.
Alan
D.
just took. Now the bad chat has to be spotted. If that 268 is paying attention, that will cost a lot, but it doesn't.
Zerd is point down, but he doesn't risk anything at the moment.
And right now, Alan has a 2 base advantage.
Yeah, and they are
If they
pushing
just
towards the R2K spawn. Quite an aggressive move from them, but
Very.
at the moment it's kind of working. They've got the point advantage, and they evened up the HP lead that R2K had.
Yeah, and right now R2K is trying to push D,
Yeah,
but they're also not entirely certain who all is there.
and
That is very tricky for them.
yeah, and Zerd has taken a shot.
And the bad chat
Nice
base, and
shots
look
on
at that shot on the
Eagle
Forge.
Comet. Nice shots. And they are now pushing Funny Bears. Oh, that did it. Nice job. It's now 2 versus 3. But
And
the
they really need
HP
to push.
advantage is on the was on LM side, and now they are 5 versus 5 with LM leading in terms of HP.
Ooh, look at that. And the bad chat is still reloading.
Yeah, and it's going on for the one more who is in a lot of trouble, and he's down.
And he's dead.
It's 4
But
versus 3.
now they're losing their point advantage if they're not careful.
Yeah,
The Forge is nearly dead. And I think Lego is gonna go towards base A or to raid the bad chat.
the bad chat, yeah.
Yeah,
Range versus Lego, 2 French people.
both have a full clip,
Yeah,
but now Winch is dead.
and he's dead.
Yeah,
It's now 3
and
versus
now
2.
Lego needs to get that base
Yeah, he does.
because they need to keep their point
And
advantage.
Eagle Comet is
But
in
the Forge
trouble.
is gonna die.
Can he manage to hold?
Ooh, this is so tricky.
Yes.
This is actually really intense. I love it. Now, if the bad chat is clever, he'll actually go behind them. Where he is now, it's a very tricky
Or
spot to be.
maybe covering Eagle Comet's retreat at the moment.
But there's no way
They
Eagle
are-
can actually go up anywhere.
Yeah, and they are in trouble.
Yeah.
Because Blue Steel has still 1200 HP.
And he's blind shotting way off.
And he missed!
Ooh.
A bad move from Blue Steel. And Lego is taking his opportunity.
Yeah, but
Can
he's
he kill
reloading.
him?
He's not reloaded yet.
And nice job from Lego. Really nice.
But now they need to be extra careful.
It's now
Bad chat is
2
reloaded
versus
again.
2.
Very clever. No party without him. He missed.
Yeah.
But they don't. Well, they do have a point advantage still,
Yeah.
but they only have 1 base, so it's tricky.
Yeah, they may be coming short in terms of points. But if they can
So they
manage to
need
clean
make
one,
more.
it will be game over for 2K.
Yeah.
And at the moment they have 400 HP advantage. So they
And
can
now
use that.
they're waiting too much. Need to make a move.
But careful one.
Not by Eagle. But they need to get a base, because I don't think that they'll actually manage to win on points. Not with the way that...
Yeah. I think they just realized that.
Yeah. And think they need to push Zerd first.
Mm-hmm. And can they manage to sneak one base, like the B one? And
well, if they sent the Batchat around or by now already, they would have easily gotten the base.
Maybe they are trying to brain them?
No, technically they might be able to do it just...
Oh, it's a push from Zerd.
Yeah.
And no party without me is coming as well. And they are spotted. First miss. Oh, it was...
Ooh, that is tricky.
Second miss.
And he's reloading.
Yeah.
If the Force manages to get a kill, they might win this.
Ooh, that was close. Nice kill from No Party Without Me. And now the points are reversed.
Yeah.
And can Lego be clutch?
No, he can't. He needs to push too fast and he's not going to risk it. And only now is he doing that, and it's too
now
late.
Never.
And especially when he misses a shot. No, he's lost now.
And that was a close one.
That was very close.
Nice job from R2K at the end.
Yeah.
Really close. And really nice job from Lego.
That Lego is going to be killing himself now.
Yeah.
For the shots that he missed.
On the E5, yeah.
Yeah, and he got set on fire.
Nice reaction though. Didn't lose a lot of HP from fire. But
well, if he had gone around and kept a base, he could have gotten another base. And even if Comet was killed then, then yeah.
Maybe it would have won them the game.
I think it would have, because he's much more mobile, which on this map means a lot.
With the good camo. And they knew the two R2K tanks were in the middle.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Could he sneak in without the E5 knowing?
Yes, he could have. Because the E5 was looking over base B, so if he had gone through their spawn towards base D and kept that. But yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
And they were able to even the games every time they were pushback.
So now he's taking a T57 heavy instead of a Batchat.
Interesting. T57 is OP.
It is.
I love that.
But in clan wars, it has a lot of disadvantages. They're actually picking two of them.
Two T57 heavy, one 50B. Very interesting.
Yeah, two 50Bs now. 3 autoloaders. That is very tricky.
They want to hit hard and fast. And on the other side, they've got
the
two
owner
50B.
is back.
Okay. 2 mouse, 2 50Bs, 1 ISO, 1 ISO, 1 to 6-8. So no spotter.
No, I wonder if anyone is going base D.
Other side, they don't have any spotter as well.
No, they don't. I think that everyone is going to go city side.
Yeah.
Which is a risk.
Yeah. And they are mirroring each other. Oh
no, not really.
No. LM is going for A.
More towards the city.
Yeah. Can they put early shots into? No. And Zerd is taking quite a lot of damage already. Chocolate as well. Ooh, nice shot on Bully.
They have lost a lot of health already.
Yeah. And they're pushing down. And a nice one from Blue Steel, I like it. And it's not going really well. And again, a second kill, really fast kills. R2K saw the weak point and pushed it.
Ooh, demoniac is gonna get wrecked now.
He's going to get rammed
He's gonna get sandwiched.
by 2 mice.
Poor guy.
I like it. And it's already 5 versus 4, and we are
Yeah, they have
not.
2 bases, but they're not gonna survive this.
Yeah, and we are not into 2-minute game.
Exactly.
Really fast. Foderage is low. So is Well and Boogie.
Everyone is low, to be honest.
No, yeah. and
And they have
second
2
kill
mice
from,
to occupy them.
yeah. And it's now 5 versus 3. And we all know what will be the result of this one.
Yeah, already. There we go.
Foderage is down, and there is only Well in his grille.
I think
will get
he's
the
gonna hug a mouse.
I would have rammed the mouse. Try
And
to.
it was at this moment that we'll realize that he was fucked.
Very quick round. And Object 3 got 4k. Really nice job.
Very nice.
And it's now 2-0 for R2K.
Mm-hmm. And now we move to Port Bay.
Port Bay, which has 1 cap on the med side, 1 in the port, and 1 in the city. Will we see the tactics we saw from, I think it was Codex last week? You know, where the 2 mice held at C? I think it's C.
Yeah. Yeah, I
While
know that
the rest of the team pushed.
order there. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really interesting. A T62A E5, 2 E5s, interesting. 2 AS4s.
E5 works really well on this map, and it's first time I have to reload.
And they are not taking any TD.
No, but look at the team of Elm. 1 mouse, 3 E100s.
I like it.
E100 is tricky though, because even though it can bounce a lot, you know that everyone will. Ooh, 2 Death Stars.
I like it.
This will be interesting.
Oh,
It can
no,
be
they're
really
not
tricky
taking
because everyone will be shooting Prema at you.
But German engineering is the best. I like their composition.
I would have gone for more mice instead of E100s.
I'd have gone for more Death Stars. Ooh, careful for the rush.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm rooting for LM for this one, sorry.
Just because of the lineup.
Exactly.
If that Death Star can get a few shots in,
Yeah, that's
it can
going
open
to
up the
hurt.
game.
Yeah. And they've got a lot
But the
of
question is,
HP.
can he- Yeah. But the question is, will they be able to?
Yeah. The HP advantage is 1,000 almost. LM is going around A, seems like. And
RTK is going C with a spotter at A.
yeah.
I have a feeling that if Winch, no, he's not. He's going towards C
Yeah,
now as
yeah.
well.
Because they didn't spot anyone around C.
Yeah. And what they do now is tricky because they send one guy over to the other side of the river, and that guy will generally take quite a bit to get back.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's very tricky because they also will be holding for a bit now.
Okay, the blue C is overlooking the B point, and as they got points advantage, they just have to wait.
They barely have a point advantage though. They're not going to wait for that.
Maybe take early shots, maybe an HP lead. 1 LM has been spotted, 2, 3 now. T62A has been spotted as well.
And RTK is flanking through their spawn and likely going towards the camper position for that spawn.
And Chocolate is going back.
Which is tricky because, well, he has help.
Yeah.
And the mouse is gonna come back as well.
Uh-huh.
Well, he already took a hit.
Yeah. We are trying to find a weak spot in the positioning of LM.
And now you can see that RTK has the high ground.
Yeah.
They will have an easier time getting shots.
If you don't know what the high ground is, I suggest go to watch Star Wars.
Well, that's space ground.
Yeah. Still works though. And
but they've already used their HP advantage now.
Yeah. And they're starting a push on Wise and the Honor.
Yeah. But it is tricky because it's leaving their Duster and one of their E100s nearly undefended.
Those E100s, so that hurts.
And the mouse is looking around and getting shot because of it.
Isn't getting, two shots. Oh, it's not good for him. Can he go back? They are really pushing hard, and there are only 2 guys from R2K.
Yeah, and look at the mouse, he's steadily getting wrecked.
Yeah. And Wise is down.
And the mouse is gonna die any moment now.
Next one is the Honor.
Oh, but look at the HP drop in RTK side.
Yeah. They are trying to flank, look at them. Romka, the Blue Steel, and Zerd. And Chocolate was caught behind.
And I think this shows that E100 is not necessarily a tank you want to use on this map.
Best option, yeah. And we are 5 versus 4-3 now. Fuderaj is now focused on Zerd.
And they abandon one of their own.
Look at Well and Funnybus. They are trying to overmatch on the right side.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to do that in time, and they're going to get absolutely wrecked.
They need to clean that T62A first if they want to have it.
Nope.
I didn't say anything. Nice job from R2K reacting to LM push.
Yeah, but it was a very uncoordinated push because you had the 2 E100s pushing on one side, the mouse holding back, which means that he could get overrun by 3 of the RTK guys. Just, yeah. The idea of it, yes. Execution,
the execution. And again, we see a lot of 3Ks, almost. And we are at 3-0.
Yep. And that means that it is over.
Yeah.
RTK won again.
3-0. And nice fight from LM, though.
Yeah.
Because they took German engineering. See.
But yeah, we'll be here again tomorrow with the.
Is it over yet?
Follow for tonight.
No, why?
Because reasons.
I
Next
wanted
match
to see
11
more.
hours. And tomorrow we're gonna stream you.
I don't remember.
It's Tomorrow we have RTK versus Win and RTK versus Legion 2.
Okay. Should be interesting as well. I don't have the scores yet.
Let me see if we have scores yet. It doesn't really load up yet.
Okay, Legion 1 won 3-0 versus Legion 2.
Not really surprised there.
First, it's 2-2 versus Red. Nice.
That's going to be an interesting match.
R2K we know.
Alan we know, Legion 2 we
and
but
Win 1 versus First. 3-0.
Okay.
So Win lost 3-1 versus the first team of First and won 3-0 versus the second team of First. Interesting.
That is very interesting.
And as you can see, guys, Legion and R2K are holding their ground into this tournament. Not really big surprise.
But it was close a few times, these last 3 matches.
Yes.
Because if Alan had coordinated better, they would have had it. Especially that second match.
Yeah.
They should not have lost that.
Definitely. And Darren is in the place. Bachat, 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 bachat.
So yeah, guys, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.